Hello everybody, welcome back, Mr. Red. Welcome back to episode of Formula 1 2020 My Team Career, this time for the Japanese Grand Prix, so let's get right into it. Okay, so here we are for my first flying lap around the Japanese, the track in Japan over here. Of course, got quite a fun track to drive honestly, but well, quite a good track if you have good aero, and if you don't mess up your setup again, because I did. One mistake that I did, I put the rear, rear wing down to 5, so I was like, well, you need quite good top speed over here around some of the corners and around like the long straight over there. And yeah, I guess that is true, but well, I've kind of suffered for it quite a lot because around the first sector, I'm just gonna spoil it now, I'm gonna lose around like 2 seconds to the other cars, which is kind of insane because, well, I just can't put the throttle down as fast as other cars. And it just takes that extra like half a second to just even like be able to line up the car for the next like apex and like corner, which is just kind of bad. And well, my car isn't going to be good in a straight line now because I had to put the front wing down to like, I'm pretty sure it was like 7 or something, or even 8 later on, just to be able to actually get around the corners in a decent amount of time. Because this first lap is going to be quite bad, as you're going to see in a bit, as we're going to pass 130R back there and cross the finish line over here 1 second to like the first time, but as you can see over here, to Charles Leclerc, 2.9 seconds, and that is a huge amount of time. And for the second kind of lap, I kind of messed up, kind of spun because well, the car wasn't balanced that well anymore because of the front wing and the rear wing being like 3 points off, I guess, or even more, which is kind of bad. But as you can see over here, we're gaining so much time within this first sector, and honestly, within this first sector, we're gonna make up so much time because that's where we lost most of the time compared to like the other cars. So yeah, this is my like third attempt, I guess, but it is going to be my last because I'm not going to have enough time to kind of go around this lap, then the in lap, and then the out lap. So this is my last time. So hopefully it does go quite well, because if not, then, well, that's going to be it. We're going to probably qualify last. But for now, we are in P19, so that's definitely not as good as last time, where we qualified 4th and finished 1st. But yeah, I am kind of used to this because our car isn't kind of like prepared for every single circuit. Just kind of, sometimes I get more lucky than other times, and some of the circuits are just kind of better for this car than other ones. Around 130R over here, max out of course, full throttle, absolutely amazing, kind of a okay overtaking spot if you're like right behind the car. But across the line over here, 1.3 seconds kind of gained back to like our last time, and it's going to be a P14, so not the worst. Could have been definitely a lot better. I kind of saved it with that kind of like front wing kind of change, but definitely a lot worse than last time. So I guess we're going to see how well we can do in the race. So let's get into it.
We come to you live today from the Mie Prefecture in the south of Japan's Honshu Island for a race that has seen many title deciders over the years. Some simple, some controversial, but all contributing to a legacy that makes the Japanese Grand Prix an indispensable stop in any Formula 1 season. We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at the unique figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with average speeds approaching 136 miles per hour. DRS will be available, of course, into the potential passing opportunity at turn 1, although the best place for overtaking will be through 130R and into the final final chicane. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. They must be starting to feel the pressure at this point, and surely there's a real shot of a title in the cards here. But one error at the wrong time, well, that could throw it all away.
True enough, but that pressure goes both ways. A failure or a mistake at this point could spell the end of their championship hopes, but they know their rivals are in exactly the same situation. Let's just hope the title is decided in the purest of ways.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday puts him on pole, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Ricciardo, Sainz, Perez, Norris, and Esteban Ocon, Raikkonen, Stroll, Pierre Gasly, Red, Kvyat, Grosjean, Jordan King, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Magnussen, Aitken, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
So here we are lining up for the start of the formation lap. Of course, we want to warm up the tyres as best as possible to get the best start as possible. But the setup is going to really cost us quite a lot in basically the corners and the straight now. So kind of bad, but I guess we can just see what we can do.
The rest of the grid is forming
honestly, without like messing up the setup, I could have probably qualified within P8, like the top 8, and maybe finish like in the top 6. But I guess well, you're gonna see where we kind of finish. So yeah, let's get kind of ready over here to start the Japanese Grand Prix at the Suzuka circuit, and it's lights out. Away we go. We get a good start as always. Up to P12, behind Ocon over here. We kind of want to go down the inside, but have to brake a bit early. Down the inside, can we overtake him? We're actually up to P10, which is good. So that is 1 point, but I guess you're going to see over here, around this first sector over here, we just lose so much time to every single car. We just can't, I can't turn it like anywhere basically. I have to like, over there, and actually Ocon gets past me because, well, he probably hasn't messed up his setup. Lap 2 over here, defending from Raikkonen, a bit of contact over there, but he kind of goes out wide, so that's kind of okay for me. I kind of keep my place over there, which is good. Lap 3 over here, DRS open, not yet though, but Raikkonen and Stroll are fighting over there for P12 and I guess for P11 because they're kind of wanting to overtake me. On lap 6 over here, actually box a lap earlier because, well, I thought, well, the old tyres were already kind of like bad and going off, so I wanted to box as fast as possible, not to like waste any time on like the old tyres. So I've got the new tyres on over here, the mediums. Here's a one stop. I didn't put in too much fuel at the start, to be honest, because I didn't want to weigh down the car too much, because that kind of costs me in like the first stint of the race. So yeah, I didn't really put in, like I put in like 0.5 kilograms of fuel in or something like that, maybe even less. But over here, the first set of pit stops, well, I guess the second set of pit stops for the AI, we go up to P15, which is okay, but, well, I guess if we wouldn't have messed up the setup, we would have been higher up. But as you can see over there, Verstappen, something wrong with his engine over there. Luckily we don't go for the Honda engines in this career mode. But as you can see, he's actually out of the session, well, of course, and a virtual safety car. So he actually come out just behind Kvyat when he when he pitted. So if the virtual safety car wouldn't be here, I actually would have probably been P10 maybe. So yeah, that kind of sucks, I guess, because we could have gotten that single point, I guess, to kind of close up to Verstappen, because he is about, I'm pretty sure it's like 50 points away from me. But luckily he kind of DNF'd, so I guess he isn't going to run away from me and like get more points when I'm not going to get any points. So I guess if I'm not going to get any points, I guess it's good that, well, if he's not getting any points, I guess it's kind of, it makes it a bit better that I'm not getting any points, because I really want that. Pretty sure it's a P5 in the championship, because that would be excellent for like my first season over here. And of course, I kind of like during halfway kind of through the season when I kind of got Jack Aitken onto Red Sprint Racing. Of course, like, King went to Alpha, Raikkonen went to Red Bull, and of course Albon is out of a seat. I kind of didn't realise that until like after racing this, but yeah, he is out. But across the line for a okay P11, could have been a lot better, could have probably finished top 6. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. Wrong setup kind of cost us a decent amount of points.
For another fantastic Grand Prix here in Japan. A brilliant victory that has thoroughly earned the applause from the sellout crowd here today. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again.
So there you go, a P11 finish from P14. Honestly, not really that good, but I guess I did kind of mess up the setup. And this track isn't really the best for our car. Luckily, Max Verstappen did DNF, so he doesn't get any points and run away from us in the championship. Jack Aitken finishes 20th where he qualified. As you can see over there, Albon, we did pass him because he isn't in the car. I kind of realised that, like, whilst looking at this, I was like, oh yeah, he isn't there anymore. Max Verstappen, we are 50 points away from him, or is that 40? Yeah, we are really close. We don't move over here, but Renault does get a bit closer, I'm pretty sure, so we've got to watch out for that. But I guess for now, that is going to be it. Next time, I hope we're going to qualify better and have a better race, but I guess we're going to see that in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.